obviously I'm going to draw my puppy, Larry. Well, Larry when he was a puppy, but you can draw any dog you want. You can find one on the internet. You can take a picture of your own dog. It does not have to be this dog. Remember what we did in school when we would have a difficult thing to try to draw? We would use the window to trace it. It's a helping tool. Artists use it all the time. They use a light box or a projector so that they get the right proportions. This is me using a light box to draw Miss Allen's dog, Bugs. And I go between the light box and I flip the page back and forth because I can't see everything. Then I take a quick peek to make sure I'm getting all the right things. Now I'm going to try Mrs. Parker's dog, and I'll get the basic outline, and then once I'm done with the outline, then I can go ahead and turn off the light box and then just go ahead and fill in the rest of the dog on my own. Okay, so I'm going to take a generic puppy just to do some quick examples of how to draw it. So when you go to draw a puppy, the head is somewhat round and the ears are somewhat like a diamond shape. Make sure you have a light pencil and you use your eraser. You cut the head in half and the eyeballs go just above it. The nose is going to go really down towards the bottom of it, and then you just sketch the outline of the body. I'm going fast because I'm going to give you a couple examples of different dogs you can draw. So take your time and make sure you're drawing something that makes you happy. Okay, so here I'm finishing the last details, and then I'm going to end up coloring my dog with a marker, like a thin marker or a pen. You can just even use a regular old pen. So some of the ways to color in a dog are to give it fur. And to give it fur, you can either do like just a bunch of successive little lines in a row. You can make them kind of curvy. You could do a hatch pattern to make it look darker. That's a nice way of making an area look darker, is just to do a cross hatch. If you have a curly dog, you can just do little curls, because that's like a poodle. Sometimes their fur goes in different directions, so turn your paper and make it fun, and do it all in different directions. So there's all kinds of fur for all kinds of dogs. You can practice doing whichever ones, make you happy. Okay, so the nose is a kind of one of the harder things to draw on a dog. So I start with a line on top, and then I come around the sides with a little bit of a curve. And then the nostril part, the dark part, are two little circles just at the bottom of that. And I split the nose in half, draw kind of a smiley face there, and there you have your dog's kind of snout. It's the whole mouth and nose and everything. And then I shade it in. You can leave part of it for reflection because that always makes it look pretty realistic. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to a pen or a little felt tip marker, and I'm going to do some shading just to show you how I want you to work with your dog. So you do the outline of it first, get the shape that you like, and then you go back in and do some fun shading. Okay, so here's my picture of Larry. I've already done a pencil drawing of it, and now I've sped this up 20 times its speed. So that you can just see how I go about shading in. I try to use cross-hatching when I want areas to look darker, like near the ears, and I try to draw in the direction that his fur actually goes to give him some three-dimensional look. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found a fun dog to draw. These drawings are just meant to be fun, so zero stress on this one. If it doesn't look like my dog, it could look like any dog that you want. Just make sure you're having a little bit of fun. And remember, it's a great day to be a knight. Thanks for drawing with me. Bye-bye.